English learners are typically confused between the past simple, the past progressive, and the past perfect tenses. Take a look at this example of Task 1 writing of the General Training module. Note how the candidate used the past simple, the past progressive, and the present perfect tenses. Detect any errors that you think should be corrected. Last week, on the 7th of October, I have bought this laptop computer from your store in Westlands. Immediately after I was coming back home and tried using the laptop computer, I have found that the battery didn't charge properly. I have contacted your sales representative on the phone that day, and he told me that he would send a repair person to my house the day after. I have waited for the person to come at 2 p.m. as arranged the next day. However, he wasn't turning up. I was becoming very angry and upset about the situation, as no one in the shop contacted me after this happened. I was puzzled and disappointed. When I was calling the sales representative once more, he has advised me that he would call me to bring the laptop computer to the store when he had a technician at the shop so that he could have a look at the computer. He was not apologizing for what happened, though. I waited for his call for a week now, and I did not receive his call yet. In this particular example, you can see lots of mistakes in using the past simple, the past progressive, and the present perfect tenses. Let's move on to step 2 and learn the differences between the past simple, the past progressive, and the past perfect tenses. Let's have a look at the form of the past simple first. Simply, the subject should be followed by a verb in the past tense. When do we use the past simple? You use it when you talk about any event that happened in the past. When I said happened, it means a particular event began in the past and ended in the past. By using the past simple, you are simply indicating that something happened at a specific time in the past. The past simple is often with phrases that show a time in the past, such as yesterday, last week, in 2016, last summer, and on the other day. On the other hand, the past progressive consists of the be verb in the past form with another verb followed by ing. This tense is used when an event is in progress at a particular moment in the past. Therefore, the past progressive is almost always used with sentences in the past simple before and after. It is very important for you to know that the event that you're going to describe should be in progress at a particular time in the past. One of the most common mistakes IELTS candidates make is the overuse of the past progressive tense. In most cases, the past simple is suitable to describe activities, situations, and events that happened in the past. And the past progressive is only used when you want to emphasize one particular event was in progress. Let's take a look at this example. When Yuna got home, Mom was cooking. In this sentence, it is pretty obvious that Mom started cooking sometime before Yuna got home, and her cooking was in progress when Yuna got home. We can also guess the cooking probably continued at least for some time, right after Yuna got home. When the past progressive is used, it is clear that the speaker wants to explain that an event probably happened before a particular time in the past, and it was in progress at that time and probably continued after this time. The past progressive is sometimes used in both parts of the sentence, when the two events in different parts of the sentence are both in progress simultaneously. For example, this sentence can be possible. I was watching TV while my brother was taking a bath. In this sentence, both events or actions are in progress at the same time. So the past progressive can be used in both parts, provided that a particular time in the past when these events were in progress is given in the context. This is because we can only understand that the actions were going on at a specific time of the past when we had other sentences before and after in the past simple tense. Lastly, the present perfect tense needs have and a verb in the past participle. The present perfect can be used to indicate continuance, experience, and completion, depending on what verbs you use and what phrases are used with. The present perfect, when meaning continuance, is about events that started to happen in the past and continue in the present time. The present perfect, meaning experience, is about events that happened any time between the past and the present, with a focus on the present time, that is now. So you're saying the particular action has happened or not between the past and now. The present perfect, meaning completion, is about actions that actually happened in the past, but the effect of the past action continues to the present. In this case, the speaker focuses on what's going on in the present as a result of the action in the past. Thus, we are not interested in the exact time when the event happened. We are more interested in the present time. Simply speaking, you can use the present perfect when you use lots of sentences in the present simple before and after the sentence in the present perfect. We need to always take the context into consideration. Therefore, in most cases, it is wrong if you use the present perfect tense with all sentences before and after in the past simple, for example. Remember that the present perfect focuses on now, not the past. Therefore, in the text that you had a look at before, you should correct all the wrong expressions into the right ones, like this. Last week on 7th of October, I bought this laptop computer from your store in Westlands. Immediately after I came back home and tried using the laptop computer, I found that the battery wasn't charging properly. I contacted your sales representative on the phone that day, and he told me that he would send a repair person to my house the day after. I waited for the person to come at 2 p.m. as arranged the next day. However, he didn't turn up. I became very angry and upset about the situation, as no one in the shop contacted me after this happened. I was puzzled and disappointed. When I called the sales representative once more, he advised me that he would call me to bring the laptop computer to the store when he had a technician at the shop so that he could have a look at the computer. He did not apologize for what happened though. I've waited for his call for a week now and I haven't received his call yet.